Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wives Gossip. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brandi Glanville shocks with toothless mouth after killer infection. RAOBA alum. Brandi Glanville is shocking followers and fans with a toothless mouth after a killer infection. She has already noted how she is and has been very sick, blaming the drama with Bravo for her downfall. So what happened with her mouth, and can it be easily fixed? Keep reading for more details. Brandi Glanville shocks with toothless mouth. After Brandi Glanville made waves on Season 2 of RAUGT, she seemed to have fared well with the other former housewives. Therefore, she was cast in Season 4, where the group headed to Morocco. This was an exciting trip and brought back some alums who had not been on Bravo in quite some time. This included Alex McCord, RHONY, Gretchen Rossi, RHOC, and Caroline Manzo, RHONY. Brandi allegedly went overboard and made Caroline uncomfortable to the point that she was accused of sexual assault. Both women left and Caroline eventually filed a lawsuit not against Brandi but Bravo. The year following filming that RAUGT was horrid for Brandi. Her health declined and she lost income due to the stigma that came with the accusations from Caroline. It was awful and her face became incredibly deformed to the point she could not work or do her podcast. Initially, she was diagnosed with stress-induced edema, all from what had gone down on the trip. She just showed off an unrecognizable face, and now Brandi has lost teeth from all of the ongoing stress that does not appear to be dying down. She spoke with The Sun and broke down all of her health issues. Since her face swelled up so severely from the stress-induced edema, Brandi Glanville's teeth shifted. Sadly, 5 of her teeth were casualties. Brandi may have lost her health due to RAUGT, but she gained a great friend in Phaedra Parks, who spoke to her friend and dentist, Dr. And Rajpal. Phaedra Parks was a gift in what she did, and Dr. And Rajpal did the rest. Now, Brandi Glanville will be able to do many of the things she used to enjoy. She can eat again and feels happy for the first time in 2 years, which is a huge deal. Ultimately, the stress-induced edema was a blessing, as she had an old bridge that became infected. Had it not been discovered when it did, things could have been far worse. Recently, Brandi spent around $70,000 trying to fight a parasite in her face, which she feels came from Bravo and RAUGT. She has been living off of her savings but has hope that getting a new smile will drastically improve her life. Brandi has not wanted to socialize or take meetings, but that will all change. Plus, she is with a new therapist, so these are all positive steps to a prosperous life. In a twist straight out of a horror story, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum Brandi Glanville is no stranger to drama, but nothing could have prepared her fans for the ghastly reality she unveiled this week. The usually glamorous reality star, known for her unfiltered opinions and razor-sharp tongue, shared a heartbreaking and raw update. A massive infection has robbed her of more than just comfort. It's taken her smile. The 51-year-old television personality shocked her social media followers when she posted a close-up selfie from a sterile hospital bed. Her trademark plump lips were chapped and her face visibly swollen. But the most jarring sight of all, a glaring gap where her teeth once were. Warning: this is not glam Brandi. She captioned the now viral Instagram post. I lost my teeth to an infection. Yes, my teeth. Gone. A nightmare begins. According to insiders close to Glanville, the ordeal began quietly enough, a dull toothache that refused to go away. At first, she chalked it up to stress, maybe grinding her teeth at night, but within days, her cheek began to swell and the pain intensified. Thinking it was just an abscess, she sought dental help, but the situation spiraled shockingly fast. She went from routine pain to full-blown emergency in under 72 hours, a source revealed. The doctors told her the infection had spread deep beneath the gum line, aggressively. They called it a killer infection because if it had reached her bloodstream, it could have been fatal. With her health on the line, Brandi was rushed into surgery to have the infection removed, but the damage was already done. Several upper teeth had to be extracted to stop the infection from spreading. Unfiltered and toothless. True to her unfiltered nature, Glanville didn't try to hide behind cosmetic filters or stylized lighting. She posted multiple videos explaining the ordeal, speaking openly despite the difficulty. Her voice was slightly slurred, and she winced at times as she spoke. "I know people are going to have their jokes," she said in a raw TikTok clip, "but I'd rather be toothless and alive than trying to fake perfection and end up 6 feet under." Fans were stunned by her candor, and even more by her appearance. The Brandi they knew from red carpet appearances and Bravo reunions was gone. In her place was a woman transformed by pain and survival. Some praised her bravery. "You're a warrior," one fan commented. "Thanks for keeping it real." Others weren't as kind. Trolls took to her page with cruel jokes about meth addiction and cosmetic surgery backfiring. But Brandi clapped back the way only she could, with fire and flair. To the haters saying this is karma or drugs, "I haven't touched a drug in 10 years, she snapped. "You're mistaking trauma for consequence. There's a difference." Battling back, one smile at a time. Brandi's journey isn't just about survival. It's about rebuilding. She revealed that she's already started the process of getting dental implants, but it's going to be a long and painful road. She's missing several upper and lower teeth, and the bone loss from the infection has made the process more complex. "I cried when they told me I couldn't just pop veneers in and be done," she admitted. "This isn't cosmetic. This is reconstructive. It's going to take months, maybe a year." She's currently using a temporary dental plate, but it causes her discomfort. Still, she's continuing with podcast recordings and public appearances, refusing to hide. "I want people to see the before, not just the after, because when I come back smiling, you'll know I earned it." A cautionary tale. Health experts have since weighed in on Glanville's terrifying story, using it as a cautionary tale. Dr. Lena Madison, a Los Angeles-based oral surgeon, explained how quickly dental infections can turn deadly. "People don't realize that infections in the mouth can spread to the brain or heart within days," Dr. Madison said. Brandi's story is horrifying, but not uncommon. The fact that it cost her teeth is tragic, but she very well could have lost her life. Brandi's case was reportedly caused by a rare, fast-moving bacterial strain resistant to first-line antibiotics. The infection spread through her gums and jawbone, leaving her dentist no choice but to perform extractions. The emotional toll. Beyond the physical trauma, Brandi admits the experience has taken a brutal emotional toll. Known for her bold personality and biting wit, she said losing her teeth made her feel invisible and broken. "It's not vanity," she explained in a tearful interview. "Your smile is part of how you connect to the world. I look in the mirror, and I don't recognize myself. I don't want my kids to see me like this." Her teenage sons, Mason and Jake, have been her rock during recovery, she says. "They told me I'm still beautiful, and that helped, but I can't help but feel like I'm hiding." Friends from the Real Housewives universe have reached out, with even former rivals offering support. "I never thought I'd say this, but I feel for Brandi," said one fellow alum anonymously. "She's tough, but no one deserves this kind of pain." Brandi's next chapter. Despite the setback, Glanville insists this is just a chapter in her story, not the ending. She's using the ordeal as a launchpad for a new podcast series about health, trauma, and reinvention, which she plans to call Toothless, Not Voiceless. "I want to talk to people who've been through it. Cancer, accidents, chronic pain, disfigurement. We all deserve a seat at the table, even if we can't flash a perfect smile." She's also considering writing a memoir detailing her experience with the infection, including photos and journal entries from her hospital stay. "I want it to be raw, not pretty, because this isn't about a comeback, it's about survival." Still standing. As she continues to recover, Brandi Glanville is doing what she does best, staying real, staying loud, and refusing to be silenced. She's become an unlikely face of dental health awareness, using her platform to warn others not to ignore oral pain. "This infection tried to take me out," she wrote in a recent tweet. "But guess what? I'm still here, and I'll be smiling again, one tooth at a time."